Welcome to the BHP headquarters in Southwest London. My name is William High-March, Managing Director. Happy Easter. Today it's the 28th of March and we're here to judge Dream Car Competition Week 12, which ran from March the 21st to March the 27th. Before I do that, I'd like to say congratulations to last week's winner, Bengt Korpas, who won the amazing Range Rover Revolt Cairn Edition plus £10,000. I'd now like to hand over to Anne Chambers from Parfitt Creswell, who is a lawyer overseeing today's judging and will be running proceedings.
Good morning, my name's Anne Chambers, I'm from Parfitt Creswell and I'm here to oversee the judging this morning. Firstly, I can confirm that the competition data has been already sent to the auditors, Wilkins Kennedy. And I'd now like to introduce today's judges and ask them to pick a car out of the bag to determine their seating position. So, firstly, Matt Cannon, please.
Morning, Anne.
Good morning.
Red car. My name's Matt Cannon. I'm a senior county referee. I referee on the Southern Amateur League, the Arthurian League, in rep games. I still play football and I played yesterday.
And the next judge, Trevor Weaver, please.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. I'm Trevor Weaver, been refereeing for well over 25 years. I don't play football any longer though. Thank you.
And the next one, Peter Georgia. Good morning.
Hi, my name's Peter Giorgio. I'm a senior AFA football and futsal referee, tutor, mentor and assessor.
And Peter Koshlek, please. Good morning.
Morning, Anne. Good morning. My name's Pete Koshlek. I'm a senior county referee, assessor, mentor, and also a member of the AFA Referees Committee. Thank you.
And the last one is Ari Mendonca, please. Good morning.
Green. My name is Ari Mendonca. I'm a referee since 2002. I'm allocated by the FA on Saxena League and Sparta South Midlands. Thank you.
Okay, judges, please mark on the screen where you think the centre of the ball should be. I'll ask you to do this individually for a few minutes before justifying your position. I'll then ask you all to come to a panel decision on the central screen. Okay, Matt, could you please explain how you've come to that position on your screen there?
Yeah, two players challenging for the ball, player in blue and player in red. The player in red looks like he's misjudged something slightly and he looks like he's falling to the ground. The blue player, I believe, is looking directly at the ball. Both his eyes are looking in the same direction, so pretty much I put the ball on a plane in line with the blue player's eyes. The red player is looking up, and I believe the ball is above his head and following his eye line is just above him but slightly to the left as you're looking at it, so that it's the left of the first guy above the red player in the crowd.
Okay, Trevor, could you please explain how you've reached your decision and come to that position on the screen there, please?
Yes. I believe actually that the red player may be winning that ball. He's falling backwards into the blue player, trying to gain the advantage of that dropping ball, and that's why he's pushing back. So going on his eyes, which are more or less straight up, and then the blue player's eyes, I've decided that I've taken a little bit from the crowd, but you know, just really confirm my decision actually, but I don't think they really take much notice of them. So it's the red player, as far as I'm concerned, who's going to probably win that ball by pushing back into the blue.
Okay, Ari, could you please explain how you reached your decision for the ball on your screen?
Okay. I felt so two players challenging the possession of this ball. I felt that the player in red, he just lost his balance. I feel that the player in blue just headed the ball, and to get the position I used the two sets of eyes and the way they are positioned. I felt that the ball should be placed where it is.
Okay, Peter, could you please explain how you reached your decision that the ball is where you think it is?
Yeah, with my colleagues, the two players challenging for the ball. I've used the guy who's highest there in blue, using his eyes as for the horizontal, and for the vertical with the player in red, looking up and slightly to the left, and I actually think that the blue player is actually impeding the player in red to actually getting the ball, but that's where I put the ball.
Okay, Peter, could you please explain how you reached your decision and where you think the ball is on your screen there?
Okay, certainly. As per my colleague's comments earlier on, two protagonists, both sets of eyes give me some clue as to where I think the ball might be. As Matt said earlier on, I think it's more or less in a horizontal line with the Blues player's eyes, but I've got it slightly further to the left there, going on the red player's eyes, because I'm thinking he's looking up and to my left as we look, and looking at some of the people in the front row of the crowd there, that gives me more reason for putting the centre of the ball there.
Okay, judges, could you now please reach a panel decision on the central screen? Thank you.
Right, can I suggest that we put a mark between all, more or less between all those. Now,
if Harry puts his horizontal right across, it looks like
Yeah,
it's on
yeah.
the same
on the
same level,
Yeah.
horizontal right across.
I think, yeah,
It's
blue
like
player's
slightly lower,
eyes.
isn't it?
Yeah, so
For the height, I
more
think
there.
it's- Okay.
Right, now, what do we think?
I can't see the magnifying on the red guy's eye, because that was the
This
only
one?
thing.
Yeah, that's-
to see if we can get a.
Yeah, in a way that is,
Yeah, we only have one eye on
yeah, which is
this one.
pretty straight up, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like
I'm
that.
not, I'm not quite sure about that, because the actual facial expressions of both players there says the ball's, their eyes are wide open, so therefore it says the ball is a bit further away to the left. And looking at his eye, sorry,
Yeah,
put the
yeah, on this one?
yeah,
Yeah.
I think it's looking further to the left.
I
I
mean,
think it's.
I don't think we
in
can
this
go, I don't
direction.
think we can go with you, Pete,
I think it's,
on this. I
it's too
mean,
much.
I think what we
Maybe
tried
not as
to
far
do-
left as I've got it, but
No.
I think it's further to the left than
Well,
the main cluster.
yeah, I mean, I was,
I mean, we agreed that the blue player's eyes.
Yes,
is
they're the
best to go
roughly
for,
right
yeah.
in that place.
But
Yeah.
also
So,
in this direction,
so
definitely.
that helps, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So
well,
it's
yeah,
the red
I mean, I'll
players.
put mine lower purely because I thought more that this player's backing in, but I mean, we're almost on the same
If you look
level
at,
there.
If you look at the forehead of, he's frowning. So if he's frowning,
From
it's
the,
got to
from
be-
the red.
yeah, on the red,
The red
yeah.
one.
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
so
Yeah.
he's actually frowning. When you look up,
Yeah,
you frown.
like that. Yeah.
So maybe even over to the right. There.
yeah.
Can you just
Yeah,
switch
look
to
at
the
the,
screen and just
That's it, sorry, yeah.
and magnify
Yeah.
it on his
Yeah.
eyes again,
On his
on the
eye.
red guy's eyes?
You see,
I mean, he's looking up, but he's
Yeah.
not looking straight up.
No,
He's
it's
looking-
not.
it's,
Yeah.
it's a bit slightly left. Slightly
Yeah.
left.
Yeah, definitely.
and
to the left.
then looking on his eyes, we could go slightly, I think we should go slightly left.
Slightly left, I think is okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
About there?
Yeah.
try that. And I think maybe slightly higher with the blue eyes in.
Oh, just simplified his eyes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Right,
Okay.
very
Slightly.
Yeah, just slightly higher. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so.
Slightly
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Try to have a
No,
look.
right.
I think you thought, Trevor, you just headed the ball. I think that's so difficult to.
I don't think it,
No.
no, I didn't say,
No?
no, not in my opinion,
Okay.
but he's falling back, trying to win that ball by pushing back on.
But the best set of eyes are the blues.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They're the
definitely.
I think we all agree
yeah,
on
they're
that,
the most
yeah.
clearest. So
Yeah.
let's get that horizontal.
Right, so so we're saying we want it, or you're saying you want it
Just-
more there.
I think that's too.
I think
No,
that's
Slightly too high.
Yeah.
Slightly too high.
So,
Yeah.
Middle of his forehead, although I would say that, wouldn't I?
yes.
I still think more slightly to the left.
Right, let's work on the left, on the
On the red eyes.
right
yeah.
now. Yeah.
Can you see that,
See,
Aaron?
to me, do you want?
I don't think, I think
Try to
if you
get-
take the X out there,
Yeah.
slightly over that way. It's not straight up for me. I know you've got it slightly left there, but it's a bit further
I see what
away.
you're saying with his angle of his head.
Yeah.
But I think what would help is the eyes
Yeah.
looking
Yeah.
straight up.
Yeah. And then you have to consider that he's losing, the player in red is losing
Maybe
his
balance.
as
Yeah,
well,
yeah.
so he
It
cannot
could
be.
Can we put
100% accurate.
again? Because I think
That's a
he,
good
I don't think he's looking away from. He's looking
No.
really just up.
Yeah.
Up
Yeah.
pitch and then
Yeah.
just
So-
off
so
centre
to the left.
to the left.
Yeah.
To the left, definitely.
So I wouldn't go much left as well.
So,
Actually,
I'm personally, I'd like it slightly lower, but
Yeah, I mean, I think on this one here, if that was a compromise, that's gone higher to everybody.
Yeah.
and that's not
Yeah.
what we've discussed
No.
really. I mean,
Yeah.
I think that's too high.
I do.
Judging by the fork
Yeah,
up to here, and
I
even
actually
with
think
the-
that's about right.
Slightly,
Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
I would rather have it
A
there.
bit more, just try it, try to do it.
Look at his eyes. Look at the player's
Low.
eyes.
the B side of the blue
See,
eyes,
that one's straight. That one's it's good for red, I
think-
would say.
For the blue, I think it's okay.
slightly up,
I think it's slightly higher.
slightly higher.
Yeah.
Slightly higher.
Right. I'll go very slightly there.
Okay.
Put the
We
magnifying on
we
the
can-
blue.
That's good.
It's a bit
Yeah.
better.
Yeah, I don't really want to.
Yeah.
Yep, we're happy.
I'm happy with
And
that.
maybe
yeah.
this one, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Okay.
okay. Good.
Right, is everybody happy? Had enough time?
Yes.
Yep.
Thank you. Okay, so the winning coordinates are 1103461. That's 1103461. These coordinates will now be passed to Wilkins Kennedy to calculate the winner of the competition, and they will then inform BOTB. That concludes the judging process. Thank you very much.